Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. So this video is basically about how it has been since I moved to Guyana. So since I have moved to Guyana, I do have a lot more time for myself. I have a lot more time to do videos and to do all of these different things that I love to do. I love to do a lot of arts and editing videos and producing videos. Since I have moved to Guyana, it has been really stressful sometimes because some areas in the government and government offices actually makes it hard for you to get certain documents, for foreigners to get certain documents, right? I would not name certain places, but it has been hard for me to get through with the proper documents. Anyway, other than that, everything has been great. And well, when I first moved here, everything was great. I got accustomed to the food, I got accustomed to some of the lifestyles, but as you know, as time goes by, you start to miss like the things that you were accustomed to. So I started to miss the food, the different variety of foods that I got in Trinidad. And as you know, I really love the egg fried rice. And let me tell you, the difference between the egg fried rice and in Trinidad and the egg fried rice in Guyana is completely different. Because the egg fried rice in Trinidad, while they are cooking the rice and adding the seasoning and everything, they add the egg one time and mix up everything. But in Guyana, every time I ask for an egg fried rice, they just give me fried rice, and they just like fry egg, like you know, they fry sunny side up eggs, but just they fry the both sides and put that on top of the fried rice and give it to you and say that's egg fried rice. That's one of the things I miss from Trinidad. I really love egg fried rice and I can't get it here, which means I have to try and figure out a way to make it at home, which is a big hassle. And the only type of cheese I like to eat is, you know, the yellow cheese that you get in Trinidad in the clay packs. I only love that type of cheese, and I don't like white cheese. I don't like all them orange cheese. I don't like those other kinds of cheese. I only like the yellow cheese, and that cheese over here is expensive, and you get a small little piece for a lot of money. You have to pay for it. And basically they use other type of cheese on the pizza, and because they use the specific yellow cheese that I like in Mario's in Trinidad, that's why I only used to buy Mario's in Trinidad. But in Guyana now, I don't think there's a Mario's. I think there's only Pizza Hut and all of these different places, but I don't really like Pizza Hut because the pizza is, well, to my taste, other people's taste will be different, but to my taste, it is too salty, and they barely put any toppings on it. Like if you ask for a chicken pizza, like the other day, my husband bought home a chicken pizza from Pizza Hut. I mean, it had a couple of chicken on it, but it barely had pineapple, and it barely had any kind of vegetables on it, which is why I love to buy the veggie pizza, because it is more seasoned and it tastes way better than any other pizza. So in Trinidad, I mostly used to eat Mario's pizza, and even if you buy the chicken pizza from Mario's in Trinidad, it literally tastes like it is seasoned properly and everything like that. So that is one other thing I miss about Trinidad. I miss a lot of things. As you know, when you move out from your home, from childhood, you literally miss your home, and you miss your family, you miss being around them, you miss being around people you know back at home and all of these things. So I miss a lot of things, miss them so much. And you know, we would always do a lot of things together back home. We would throw parties, we would do lines, we would go to the movies, a whole lot of us. It was always a group of us. We would bring our friends, we would have games and all of these different things. But since I've been here, well, we only had one game. I wouldn't say it's a game night, but probably a game day. Because I would always tell my husband how I would throw all these different things at home, and he decided to bring along his friends and we would play some games. So we did that recently. It was fun, but I still miss back home. I swear. I miss my niece and nephew and all the fun times we had. Wow. Obviously, I love having my husband with me here, but it would be normal for me to miss home and be homesick. Actually, when I first came to Guyana, I was literally homesick. Like, literally. And I started to get fed up of being over here, and I just wanted to see my family. My other family, I should say. Things have been really hard on us, me and my husband. I think that we had to really push through a lot of obstacles and a lot of different things that happened since we got married, and we really had to push to get married as well, because that was a whole headache on itself. I don't know how people actually do a big wedding, because we just did like a small little dinner, and it was just us in the it was just both of us and the witnesses at the what you call it, the person's office where we got married, in Jesus' name. And yeah, it was really small, and I still feel stressed. I was so stressed out about it. So I don't know how people do like extremely big weddings, and I see why some people literally just call up somebody else and pay them some money just to do everything for them, so that they can just go to their wedding reception and go to their wedding and just relax and enjoy themselves, instead of having to worry about all of these different things. Since I've moved to Guyana, I have felt a little unsafe. Because in Guyana there has been a lot of breakings. A lot of times I would literally lock up the whole house and stay inside until my husband comes home. That was before I moved to this location where we are at right now. And I shouldn't say Guyana, I should say Georgetown, because when I first came to Guyana and I went up to Latam, the first time I came, it was really great. I literally got to walk about by myself, go and check out friends at the different workplaces. I would go to the stores by myself, check out my fiance at the time, family, check out different places, different times, and all of these things. And no one would interfere with me, no one would rob me, no one would watch me a kind of way or anything like that. But as you come to Georgetown, it's a whole different thing. It's just horrible. It's just a horrible feeling. When I was in Trinidad, my family had vehicles, and we would ride around. We would barely ever travel. So if we wanted to go out, my brothers would drive us all about. We would go out with our vehicles, go to different places. But since I've been here, and we would barely travel, but even when we travel, we would feel safe. Most of the vehicles, most of the drivers would drive safe and everything. But over here, it's like a road rage madness going on. Like, people would literally, it's like if everybody driving drunk, basically. So people literally driving crazy, driving all how, and on top of that, some of them are literally drunk and driving all over the place. They don't care who they hit. I've been here over in Guyana for some time now, and I've been just getting the same food over and over again. And you know what's crazy? Some of the people of Guyana just eat the same thing over and over, and they don't get fed up. I don't understand how they can eat the same thing over and over. Because I have only been here for a few, and I am already fed up of the same set of food over and over again. And I've basically tasted everything. Well, except for wild meat. I don't eat wild meat. I don't eat pig. The only thing I can take on eating over and over is probably fish, because you can make it all kind of different ways. But I'm still fed up of the same food over and over again. And a lot of people think just because I have Negro in me, and just because I'm from Trinidad, they think that I only like to eat meat. I am sick and fed up of meat. Like, I'm telling you the truth, I'm sick and fed up of meat. In Trinidad, my family mostly used to buy like greens and these different things from the grocery, actually from the market, and we literally change it up every so often. Let me tell you, on Sundays, think about it, on Sundays, our lunch literally used to be callaloo from dasheen leaves, macaroni pie or lasagna or potato pie, rice, potato salad or macaroni salad. We would eat either chicken or beef or turkey, or lamb. We never used to eat goat or lamb. And what else we say? Sometimes we would eat boiled beetroot to the side, or cucumber, or any of these things, coleslaw, or any of these things to the side, and probably some juice or some soft drink or something. That full thing was our oh, I forgot, boiled plantain as well to the side. And this alone was our Sunday lunch every Sunday. So, or sometimes we would cook pilau and make the side dishes to go with it with juice. So these were our Sunday lunch, and it literally used to taste good, and we would change it up every so often. Sometimes we would make a big pot of soup with all of the different provisions and all of these things. So basically, I miss all of those foods. Every Saturday we would normally buy food from different places. Some of the food would include sometimes alhak. Alhak was really tasty. And then there was, why do I never remember this thing? I always forget this the name of this place, but it is a halal place. If you don't know what halal is what Muslims eat. It's normally meat where they drain out all of the blood and then they would cook it and eat it. Whereas non-halal meat is when they just leave all the blood in and just cut up everything, and they will eat all the blood left inside the meat and all of that nastiness. Anyway, so yeah. So most of the places we would go, we would buy halal stuff. So yeah. And also in the groceries, like different groceries, you would get a lot of halal meats and halal a lot of things. And most people would normally buy that and carry that home to eat and leave the other things there. The other things I realized since I moved there is that some Muslims in Guyana, literally, I don't really see them as Muslims, because I realize some of them don't follow the Muslim practices, like as in they're not supposed to go to parties, they're not supposed to dance in public, they're not supposed to drink alcohol and all of these different things. But what am I to say? I saw that oh my, I now remember something. I realized that on somewhere on Facebook, I think my husband was showing me something where a woman apparently somebody stole a woman clothes and shoes and different thing, and then she posted up on Facebook showing that all of a sudden this woman have on her clothes, have on her shoes, and all of these different things that went missing, and she was telling her to take it off here right now and give it back to me. So apparently, and also apparently you can't leave your clothes on the line outside over here, because apparently people would steal your clothes off of the line. I'm telling you guys, that's how bad it is with some people over here. Some people can't even afford. Some people actually live in like day to day, paycheck to paycheck. It's just horrible. But some of the good things is that they are opening a lot of opportunities for youths, for different persons to be able to learn and to open their own businesses. A lot of opportunities where they can go and get land to do farming and do all these different things, so they can build themselves. So hopefully in the future, in the near future, you would see a lot less horrible living conditions and much more middle class and higher class persons in Guyana. I hope that they can get less lower class people, because it is really hard for some people, and I don't know how come they can't reach up there, but I'm sure their children would I'm hopeful that they can push their children and help their children to reach up there, so they won't have to live like them, and they would literally and then when they do that, most of the times their children would come back and help them in the near future. So hopefully everything goes well with parenting in Guyana and all of these things. My lip is getting dry. Yeah, so these are the differences I realized in Guyana compared to Trinidad. And guess what, guys? One thing I love that it have in Georgetown as well is that it got a cinema, and it also got Payless. If you don't know, Payless is a shoe store that you would get a shoe for less than you would normally pay. Shoes, sandals, slippers, bags, all of these different things. It's great, and you literally get discounts and different things in the store, so that is great. I love that Payless moved down here. Yeah, so that's about it. I hope I didn't forget anything. If you want to know anything else about Guyana or the differences, please comment down below. I don't want to carry on the video too much. If you have any questions about Guyana or questions about Trinidad, please comment down below and I will get back to you on those questions. And don't forget, guys, be safe in Georgetown. Be safe. I know a lot of people love Georgetown, but it's just not my thing. So it's up to you if you want to live in Georgetown or not. Just be safe and remember who you are in the future. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for the other video coming soon. Peace. Bye guys.